So I haven't been on in a while, and that's because I just feel like I've been busy, which I have, and I just haven't had the capacity mentally to pick up the camera in a while. Um, but I've reached a low. I ain't gonna hold you. I've reached a low, and shit is just getting a little out of hand. Or not out of hand, but just a little out of my reach. You know what I'm saying? Just a little out of my reach, or comfort zone. And I know that some people, or some results, they the best results sometimes come from stepping out of your comfort zone. But this is not something that I would like to happen. Um, I know it sounds like I'm talking in circles, but so I've been in Atlanta a lot. I'm in Atlanta because after my daughter graduates, I want to move down here, and so I switched bases from Detroit to Atlanta. So I'm flying in and out of Atlanta now, and I just commute from Detroit for work. So now, buddy, um, things are rough. I decided uh, I was gonna get an apartment that was close to a MARTA station, which is their train station, because the train goes right into the airport. So I was gonna get an apartment there, but in the midst of that, and me losing my application fee, which was very expensive, um, I decided the best route was to try to save money. But in order to save money, I needed to make an investment first. And so the investment was a car. Um, I bought a used car here so that I can get to and from my mentor's house uh, to the airport. And I'm not gonna lie, it's a brilliant idea. It's a brilliant idea, but it took a lot of the savings that I had because I wanted something that could potentially be my daughter's car in the future. Um, since uh, I have a like a 2020 Kia in Detroit, and this old Jaguar, but we're not gonna talk about that. That's a shooter. Um, but it's still nice or whatnot. But so I bought something here that is nice. I bought a Prius, like wonderful car, like 47 miles to the gallon type. It's crazy, right? And so now I got the plate that's registered, insured, and I have to register it with my with my job so that they can give me a parking pass to park at the airport. So until that comes, I have been parking at the MARTA station. And silly me, there is a long-term parking, but it costs. And again, I'm trying to save because things are getting out of hand for me. Um, so I'm trying to save, and I park. It's a police station inside the MARTA parking lot for the MARTA station. So it's a police precinct inside the parking lot for MARTA station. So I park at the precinct. Because if you go, if you're gonna break into my car in front of the police precinct, you a bad motherfucker, right? That's what I'm thinking in my mind. So they are paving repaving, I should say, the parking lot, and they put out notes. They put notes on people's car. I got one a while back that said they gonna start with this section, and so this section was blocked off by, it was gated. It was blocked off. I'm coming to the end of the story. I know it's getting tiring, but this whole section was gated. So it's in my head, this is the section that I need to not be in. So I get back from a trip last night, back to Atlanta, back to my mentor's, trying to get to my mentor's place. And I have to thank him, like, just even for letting me just like be here, because it's saving me so much money. I had to have 2 apartments, and it's crazy. I have a crash pad, which is what flight attendants use when they're in other places that aren't their home. And he's saving me so much. He's saving me so much. He was the reason I was able to get a car to get back and forth. Very generous person. I got to thank him 1,000 times. But back to the story. So in my head, that section is being done, not this section. So I get back. It's raining. It's cold. Very unlike Atlanta. I walk out to see the gate has moved all the way over to where the station actually is. So I'm out there damn near about to cry, cursing God. Like, I'm so angry because I feel like I've been going through so much just to get here, and this happened. Like, I feel like something good has got to be on the other side of whatever it is I'm going through. So I was on some why me, why me. I was out in the rain like a R&B singer, like, screaming like fuck, and it wasn't pretty. So I had to get an Uber home. Lyft 30 minutes, and no one picked up, damn near. So I tried Uber, and a girl named Tiana, she picked up my ride, and she asked me how my night was, and I was like, I don't even know, baby, I ain't gonna hold you. And we just talked. We talked about what was going on. She showed empathy, and I appreciate her for that. So, peace in my heart. Got here. A lot of old associates and friends were here that I was able to talk to, drink a little bit, and just like calm down. But I was already a little calm before that, because while I was so angry out at the MARTA station waiting for the Uber to get there, there was this family who were sitting under the awning, and they had blankets on, and they were sitting on bags of clothes. And I didn't feel right. I didn't feel right having the reactions that I was having, because I have everything that I need. I have everything that is required for this particular situation right here. And this family is sitting out in the cold on bags of clothes with blankets. You know what I'm saying? And I couldn't find it in me to be angry, because I had to do some searching to find which affiliate a towing company had my car. I was looking it up online. It was saying I was looking up on the ATL website for the APD, and trying to find it with my VIN number and all kinds of stuff, and I couldn't find it. And so I was angry. Generally, I was angry. which is still, okay. But at that point, it was like, bro, you could just do what you gotta do. Think next time. Be more cautious. This is circumstantial, like my mentor told me. It's circumstantial. It's not a you thing. It's not anything against you. So I woke up today and I decided that I wanted to start my YouTube like back up. Like I know I've been going for a while, but I woke up today and decided that I want everybody to come on this journey with me. Because, like I told you before, I see something great on the other side of whatever this is. And I want y'all to be there. But for right now, that's all I got. Maybe I'll hit y'all back when I get to my car. And we'll see what happens from there. Y'all, I'm trying my hardest to remain humble, trying to not be angry and cursing at the world. I get to the impound lot. The lady says, what you here for? I said, well, my car was at the station and they towed it because they were repaving the blah, blah, blah. She said, well, maybe they just moved it. I think that's what they were doing with the cars. They moved it from the back to the front. So I said, well, I called last night and the lady said that it was here. Your car's not here. I said, but I called last. Your car's not here. So now I Ubered over here and this is wild. I done Ubered over here and now I gotta figure out how to get to where I'm going from here to see if, because it would be a blessing if they just moved the car. I'm really close to the airport, but it would be a blessing if they just moved the car. But why would the lady tell me last night that the car was here if it wasn't? That I don't get. That part bothers me. So we gonna see. Jesus Christ. A hell of a day. Y'all, how am I cold and sweating at the same time? I'm walking around. I've walked to every car in this lot to see if my car was here, and it's not here. But they just finished a new lot in the front that I walked past, and I figured it wasn't gonna be in there. And so I talked to a gentleman. He said he's gonna take me over there to see if it's there, because he worked on the section that my car was in. Thank you, God. Yeah, this gotta believe in God. You gotta believe in God. Like, so I walked. So there's some context. There's a lot in the back, and there's a brand new lot that wasn't open. That has not been open for the time that I've been coming to the MARTA, right? So I didn't expect for my car to be in the new lot. I figured they would move it somewhere in the lot that it was in. So God tells me to go ask this gentleman. I don't know. It was so strange. It was so strange because I get to the last spot in the parking lot that's on that side, and I'm starting to freak out because I can't find my car now, and I've searched every spot in that side of the station parking lot. So there's a portable in the corner of the parking lot that's gated off. It says Moody, and Moody Wreckers towing company was who I called last night. Two completely different Moody's. I see the Moody sign and it something pops in my head. It says, well, let me ask them because it's probably the same company. It's not. Let me ask them because it's probably the same company. I get over there. I ask the man. There's two gentlemen talking. African dude named Bo from Ghana. I say, can you help me? I'm trying to find my car. I called the towing company and last night and blah blah blah. They told me it was there. I went there. It wasn't there. So I walked over here, which is another 25 minutes, and I'm just trying to find my car. He said, where was it? I said it was right by the precinct, right in front of the precinct. He said, you told them the VIN number? I said, yeah, I told them the VIN number. They said, when I got there, they said it wasn't there. He was like, well, they are the ones that moved the car, so they should have known or should have been able to tell you if you had the VIN number, which is crazy that you carry around your VIN number. I was like, well, yeah, I don't know. I just figured he was like, you're a smart young man. Let's just go with that. So he's like, yeah, I'm working on that section. That's how I know so much about it. But those cars, there was only a few cars when we shifted the work area that we were doing, and we moved those to the front parking lot because it's now open. He said, you know what? Let me take you around there to see if your car is there. So we pulling around. I see my car from the outside of the lot. I'm like, oh my God, it's right there. Bo, you saved my life. It would have been $300 if it was impounded. Like $300 to get it back. Now I just paid for the Ubers. Bo said that I should call that number and get a refund for the $60 I spent in Uber. But I'm not shaking no, trees. I just wanted my car. Now I'm good. Thank you, Jesus. I was having such a wild day, y'all. And I didn't mean to push all of this on you, but yeah. That's my story. I got my car back. I'm about to go back to the house or probably get some groceries real quick and then chill out. I have a long or early trip in the morning that I have to figure out how to get to because I don't think the MARTA is open at that time. So I probably have to park at the airport, which is even more money, but I get paid like tomorrow. So we're good. Thank you for watching. I'm gonna cut everything off for today. You feel me? Alright. I'm out. Say that shit ain't crazy. Say that ain't crazy. I was down on E and I put $21.52 in here. And it stopped.